Hello everybody! Today we are going to be doing a fun, energizing little yoga flow. These are perfect for the morning, and you can check out Taylluna.com for more stuff like this. So we are going to start in a seated position today, just getting nice and comfortable, rolling those shoulders back, straightening that spine, starting to roll out the neck from side to side, taking it in circles with your breath, maybe bringing the arms up, starting to stretch yourself out. Taking some mini cat-cows here, inhaling, pushing the chest out, and exhaling, rounding out the spine. Taking your time with these, going with your breath and stopping anywhere that feels good. And then we'll be taking a twist to your right, looking over that left shoulder. Taking some deep breaths, inhaling, bringing the arms up overhead, and twisting over to your left side, bringing that right arm to your left knee, looking over that shoulder, taking some deep breaths, and inhaling, bringing the arms back up overhead. We'll extend the legs out in front of us, and exhale to a forward fold, trying to bring that nose down to your knee, trying to bend a little bit further down with every exhale. Maybe bending out the knees a little bit. Taking an inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. We'll bring that right leg up over our left leg and twist behind us. Coming back to neutral and switching to the other side. Taking a few breaths here, opening up those hips. And releasing, bringing the arms back up and taking another forward fold here. Trying to go a little deeper. We'll slowly start to stand up on our feet, taking a forward fold here, walking those hands in, maybe bending those knees out a little bit if it feels good, taking a forward fold again, and slowly walking the feet out to the sides, dropping the hips in between, coming to a yogi squat. You can put your hands together in prayer, pressing those knees apart to get a little deeper in the pose, if it feels good. Grabbing onto that left ankle with your right arm, stretching your arm up overhead. Switching sides. Taking those deep breaths. Inhaling all the way up. And exhaling all the way out. Coming back to your yogi squat, taking a few grounding breaths here. And we'll slowly extend the legs in front of us, coming to a forward fold with those legs apart. Maybe walking them out a little bit further, bending into that left leg. Trying to forward fold on that right leg and switching sides. Taking some deep breaths. And forward folding once again. We'll point both feet over to your right side. Trying to forward fold, bringing that nose to your knee, coming back to neutral, taking a breath, and then walking the toes over to the left side, bringing your nose to that left leg, and walking back to neutral when you're ready, spreading the legs just a little bit wider. We'll slowly lean into the arms, coming to a headstand if it feels good. If this is too intense for you, you can just take a child's pose, practice dolphin pose, or even downward dog. Any other inversion is perfect for this. Just practicing my kicking up here. Starting to hold my headstands a little bit more. Engaging that core. Squeezing the legs, pointing the toes, keeping that spine straight. And then always coming to a child's pose in between, resting yourself, taking a few grounding breaths, spreading the knees for a deeper stretch, maybe even walking the fingers forward, opening up the shoulders a little bit more. Just taking deep breaths. And coming back up whenever you're ready. Protecting that head, keeping the neck nice and protected. And kicking up to your headstand any way that's comfortable for you. If you'd like to see a video on how to get into a headstand, definitely leave me a comment below. And then my boyfriend came. Just taking a child's pose, rest here. Inversions can be very intense, so listen to your body. Taking your time. Maybe coming all the way down onto your mat. Resting it out. Making sure you're drinking that water. We'll come back up to our upward facing dog. Taking a deep breath here. And curling the toes, pushing the hips up for a downward dog. Walking out that dog a little bit. Bending one knee, taking a breath, and then bending the other. Just wiggling it out any way that feels good. And rolling all the way up onto the toes and pushing to your plank pose. And bending the arms down to chaturanga and pushing ourselves back up for upward dog. And back to downward dog. Little Vinyasa flow for you. We'll bring the right leg to the sky and bringing it up in between our hands. Reaching that left leg up for a standing split and placing it back down for a forward fold. Taking a half lift here, inhaling and exhaling, forward fold. Bending those knees. Jumping back to our plank pose, holding it here. Adjusting yourself if you need to. Bending the arms down, chaturanga, and upward facing dog. Curling the toes, downward dog, walking it out, bringing the left leg to the sky, inhaling that left leg up into between the hands, little runner's lunge, and stepping up with that right leg, coming to our standing split, and sitting down into our chair pose, engaging that core, squeezing those legs, pushing your arm against your knee, opening up the chest, and exhaling, straightening the legs, switching sides, taking your breaths here, taking a forward fold, coming back to that breath when you get really tired in these flows, jumping back to your plank, and just coming to our resting child's pose, grounding, coming back to that intention, wiggling anything out that feels good, and just slowly sitting yourselves up, maybe lacing the fingers together behind you, opening up the chest, and releasing, inhaling the arms up one last time, taking that deep breath, one big stretch. And exhale the hands down your heart center. Namaste.